like a review of inequalities and graphing. So it's going to be a review of both. I would be like projecting a graph onto the board, but I am recording this, so I don't know how to. There's only one computer in it. So. What's that? It's okay. I can. You guys have graph paper. I am very neat, so my graph will be perfect anyway. Right? No. Oh. All right. So I'm just saying that.
Maybe you should
I'm really. It really doesn't matter. My graph. Well, you'll see. You're gonna graph yours. I'm gonna graph mine, and we'll together. You'll have the grids. I won't. What's the difference? All right. So, like I said, we've been dealing with graphing. We've dealt with inequalities. We're going to kind of combine it now. So this is going to be called linear inequalities. So let's practice or let's review graphing. So all I want you to do, the first grid that you have on your graph paper, all right, sketch the graph. So sketch the graph. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 4. Sketch that graph. I am going to post it on there, yeah.
Can I make a cameo?
Can
I get a shout out? Can I just be like, what's up, YouTube?
Sure, go for it.
Lord, you're doing
Yeah, go. Wait, you guys do. Oh, you want to get in there? You going to be on the screen?
I'll be subscribers, yeah.
Like this? That's what I used to do. When I was doing Zoom teaching last year, I used to do that all the time. Like the screen would be there, and the kids would be working on their thing, and I'd be like, "Are you guys done yet?" That scare people.
They're gonna see that now.
Huh? That's fine. I'm recording it up through my computer.
I'll be subscribers.
Huh? I have 39 subscribers. I'm getting up there.
You're like famous.
I know. About 40 more, and I'll be going viral. 40 more, and I'll be going viral. All right. I don't do TikTok.
You said though.
Isn't TikTok you gotta like dance on it?
I actually had Mr. Mary.
What do you mean? They do TikTok videos of them teaching?
No, they expose teachers. They're like, oh yeah, teachers do random things, but it's actually not random.
But a TikTok video isn't only like 30 seconds or something?
You can make it 3 minutes.
I'm so like,
how many?
3 minutes, yeah.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
But why don't you just make a video then?
I don't know. No. And most some teachers say like random things that have happened in my classroom.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw one where this kid just like started swearing at the teacher, and then his mom put soap in his mouth.
Okay, back to algebra. So where does this graph start?
What are you watching?
All right, we're going to start at 4. The y-intercept is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we graph this line, should it be going like this?
No.
Or like this?
Like that.
Why like this?
Yes,
It's negative.
Because of the negative, right? The slope is negative. So that means this is my rise and my run. If I go up 2, then which way do I have to move? Left. Good. Left. 1, 2, 3. So my other point needs to go here, because now when I connect it, that's going to be going like this. It's going to be going down as we go left to right. So if we go down 2, we go. Come on in. Okay. If we go down 2, we go right 1, 2, 3. And we can do it again. Down 2. Let's put into my marker. Down 2, right 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we would draw in our line. What's up, Boris? You got to go right now, right while I'm teaching, and like this is like the key part of my lesson. But you want to go right now.
Boris has to go potty.
You can wait. Can you wait like 30 seconds? A minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, I know. Okay. I think that's what he wants. He just wants to come up here and be like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay. Just wait. Just wait for the awesome moment that's going to happen right now. Okay? You ready? This is our equation. This is the graph of our linear equation.
I thought you said something awesome.
Ready?
Yo.
Oh my God.
All right, what happened?
Oh my God.
What is it?
It became an inequality.
Okay, very good. It became an inequality. We now have an inequality sign. When this is an equation, every single point on this line makes the statement true. If we were to plug in the point 3, 2, 3 for x, 2 for y, it makes it a true statement. If we were to plug in the point 0, 4, it makes the statement true. But now when it's an inequality, there's many more points that make this statement true. Remember when we graph a line? If I was to say x, when we graph on a number line, if I was to say x is less than or equal to 4, we would have a closed circle at 4 because 4 is a number that makes it true. But then what else would we do? What else would we do? Is that the graph phase? What? Can't hear you. It's not an open circle. It's a closed circle. But then what else? Is that the graph? Are we done? We got to make a line, right? We have to show where all the values that are less than 4 are. Well, we got to do the same thing on a line with a line graph, okay? So now it says, where are all the values, where are all the y values that are less than or equal to the y values that are on this line? What's the y value here? Where are the y values that are less than 4? Is that less than 4? Is that less than 4? Is that less than 4?
Yeah.
Is that less than 4?
I think so.
Oh, okay. What's the y value here?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's at 7. Where are the y values that are less than this y value?
Anything under it?
Anything under it. Well, any point on the line, all the y values that are less than the points that are on the line are going to be under that line. So we shade under the line. What we're doing is we're showing all the points that will make this statement true. Check it out. This point right here is what? 0, comma, 0. So if we plug in 0 for x and 0 for y, we should get a true statement. 0 is less than or equal to, what's negative 2/3 times 0? 0, 0 plus 4, is that a true statement? Bam. If you were to take any points over here, it would not make that a true statement. All right? So it's the same thing. We're graphing a line just like we did before, but now in addition to that, we're shading one side or the other. Okay? Boris, go ahead. We're going to do the same. We're going to do another example. Number 1, number 2. What's up? Yeah. You guys can also be like have a notebook out. That's okay. When I do the videos, like when I'm teaching in class, it's got it like they're longer and boring, like because I have to wait for you guys to like copy it down and do it. So like the people that are watching, they're like, "What do I do?" You're supposed to be doing it at home too. Okay.
But we're the ones who actually make the video fun.
You guys make the video fun, or I make the video fun?
We make the video fun.
You guys aren't even in the video.
Yeah. Okay, but our voices are.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it again. Yeah, I was watching one of your videos.
What's up, Nina?
I got to 45 subscribers.
Nice. I got 6 more subscribers this period. My subscribers are exponentially growing.
Did I get like
I'm gonna get one of those buttons.
Exponential is a strong word.
It is. It's a math word. Yeah. What are those? Don't you get like once you get 1 million subscribers, they send you like a
plaque. It's a diamond
plaque.
plaque. But once you hit
I'm on my way to a
gold.
poop colored plaque right now.
No, it's gold.
Gold is yeah, but I'm not that close yet. So when I hit 50 subscribers, I need one more. I get a poop colored plaque instead of a gold one. All right. Isa, where'd you start this graph? All right, good. We started at -3 on the y-axis. So right there, that's our y-intercept. What's the slope of this one, Anthony? What is it? -1/1. So is our line going this way, up as we go left to right, or down? Down. Okay, so tell me how to move. Go. Down one, right one. Down one, right one. Down or up one, left one. Up one, left one. Now here's the problem. Remember over here, I had a bar underneath it, so we filled that in. What happens if there's no bar under in it? Then you don't fill it in. Well, that's the same thing that's going to happen here. But see how our line was a solid line? That's basically like the line is filled in. When there's no bar underneath it, now we need to make a dotted line to show that the points on this line don't make this a true statement.
Wait, but what if I already made a solid number?
Well, then you got this thing on called an eraser, hopefully. All right, well, next time make it dotted. So it's supposed to be a dotted line now, right, Boris? How's the bathroom?
Pretty good.
All right. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. Here's our line. Where are the points that make this a true statement?
Is that the on top of it?
Why on top, Hannah?
Because that's the thingy faces.
Yeah, what do you mean the thingy?
I mean the thingy.
The inequality sign?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we say this, right? Say this inequality. Y is greater than, so greater than, the greater than values are going to be on top. This y value is -4. This one is 2. 2 is greater than -4. So the greater than values are on top. So on this problem, we're going to shade above. So we're shading above on that problem. Is this the top or the bottom? This is the top. This is the above. This is the bottom. So when it's greater than, we're going to shade above. When it's less than, we're going to shade below. All right. Now, the other thing you can do is you can plug in a point and see if that point makes it true. Like we could plug in the point 0, 0 here like we did. It made this side true, so you shade that side. If you plug that point in and it doesn't make it true, then you would shade the opposite side. Okay, I'll show you guys that also. We're going to look more at that when we look at systems of equations where we put in test points. Okay, we're going to do 2 more.
And then you can go home. Right? No, what you just said we were going to do like 3 more and then we were done, right? 2. Oh, it was 2? He said 2?
Kind of 2. 2.5. 2.5.
I thought so because you said something like 2 more and we're done.
All right, so what's different about number 3? Okay, I heard a few people yell it out. Let me just kind of get it so I can hear it. What's wrong with number 3? All right, what's the face? Yeah, it's not in slope intercept 4. Oh, and what else did I do wrong? We're supposed to be dealing with what? Inequalities? All right, there's my inequality sign. What's up? Solve for what? What are we solving for? Yeah, we're solving. So y, yeah. Well, we want to put it in y equals mx plus b. Slope intercept 4. So we need to solve for y. If we're solving for y, we need to get rid of the x, right? So minus 5x, how do we get rid of it? Add, very good. Okay, good. Got people saying it. We're going to add 5x to both sides. Bam. So after you get the x to the other side, we do what? Divide by what?
2, -2.
Very good. Okay, good. Now we need to divide everything by a -2. Whoa, who said that? Yusuf. You remembered something from like 3 months ago. Did you hear what he said?
Don't forget the switch sign.
Switch what sign?
The negative. The negative.
Not only the negative, what sign are you talking about, Yusuf? The inequality sign. When we're solving inequalities and you divide by a negative, what happens? It flips. So now we got y is greater than or equal to, what do we do with this? That's just -5/2. That's the same thing. Leave it as your fraction so you know what your rise and your run is. X minus 4. All right, everybody take a minute and graph that.
Why is the smallest cuts hurt the most?
Those are good.
Yeah.
That the Oreo, it's kind of like an Oreo bar.
Yeah.
Those are protein bars. I forgot what kind of those are. I forgot what they're called.
What?
Quest, yeah.
Yeah.
Quest ones are good. The other Quest ones that are good are like the cranberry ones that have the.
Nothing.
But I'll eat like that for like a dessert, like a healthier dessert.
Yeah.
Healthy dessert is fruit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is a protein bar and it gives you kind of a sweetness too. You know?
Fruit just does the same thing. What is healthy?
Like some of the protein bars, you eat it, and I'm like, am I eating a leather belt? What is this? Yeah. I had one this morning. I took one bite of it, and I was chewing on it for like 20 minutes. I'm like, is this gum? I couldn't even take another bite.
They got no flavor.
It was horrible. All right, what's up? Yeah, it just crumbled. So, where'd you start? Good. -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The slope is -5/2 again. I give you negative slopes like every time. All right. Negative slope down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which way? Right 2. Or up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left 2. Is this solid or dotted?
Solid.
Good. We got the bar underneath, so it's a solid line. Say this. Y is. Whoa. Okay, greater than.
Or equal to.
Okay, so all we care about right now in the shading part, is the greater than. Greater than, does that mean top or bottom? Which side's the top? On this case, it's on this side, yeah. Okay, it's above 0, but it's on this way, right? It's this way. That's the top. Bottom. So we're shading above it. Now again, if you're not sure, plug in the point 0, 0 or any point that's not on the line over here and see if it makes it a true statement. If it does, you can shade that side. If it doesn't, shade the other. But for right now, top and bottom is okay, unless top and bottom is not okay if it says this. X is less than or equal to 5. How do we graph? Are you okay, Boris? Man? I just heard your head hit the wall.
It's time to hollow then.
Soft wall.
Oh yeah, concrete soft wall.
It is soft. Look, you see over there? I'm gonna make some scratches into it with the desk.
Yeah, it is. What does this mean?
Unique material.
It's an undefined slope. Very good. Undefined. It's what kind of line is like this? What does that mean? Yeah, I know the slope is undefined. Is it horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Good, vertical. Boris, we're continuing with the problem now and not the wall.
It's a soft wall though.
Vertical line. A vertical line does not have a left or sorry, doesn't have a top or a bottom. We got to shade the left or the right. Is this on the screen yet? All right. So x is less than 5, or less than or equal to 5. So good, I got a solid line. Which way is, where are the x values less than 5? Over here or over here? Right side or left side?
Left.
On the left. So we're going to shade to the left. Now, since we did a vertical line, let's look at a horizontal. What if I ask you to graph? Let's do it on the same graph. Graph y is greater than -2. Well, I'm telling you to do it on the same graph because you only have 4, and this is problem number 4.
But it's already scribbled.
And there's another reason I'm having you do it on the same graph. You got your horizontal line right at -2. Top or bottom? Emma, say it.
Bottom.
Say it.
I said bottom.
Y is greater than. Greater than, you're going to go lower or higher? Higher. We're going to shade above. So now we're going to shade above. All right. Now, Boris, can we settle down? We got like a minute left.
I was looking under my desk.
Yeah.
Hitting your head on the wall, looking under the desk, going to the bathroom. What's next?
I was looking under
You
my
got a
desk.
rolled up piece of paper? Are you about to throw that at me?
He threw it at me. I was picking it up.
Why is it such a bad student?
I didn't throw it at you. Stop lying.
Oh, look. 173. I just said 173. I was just at 173.
Oh!
Hey,
I didn't bully the student.
That was a good shot.
It really was. I'm not
I'm
gonna
mad
make
at
it.
you.
Oh,
Question mark?
bro hit the student.
Here, ready? Watch this.
How did the video? Oh.
You feel this?
Okay. This is what, last thing. This is what we're going to look at on Monday. We're going to graph 2 on the same grid. And then what we're going to concentrate on is the area that makes both statements true. Where is the area that makes both statements true? Shaded. Shaded. Look at this area over here. It's both black and blue in there. Black and blue, just like Boris's head from hitting that wall. Right? Right in here, it's double shaded, right? Okay, so those are all the points that'll make both of those statements true. So we're going to look more on that on Monday. All right, so your assignment today, we're going to do some problems right now on campus. You guys are going to do some practice problems. It's called, well, I don't know, what's it called? Hold on, we'll look right in a second. How do I shut this off?
No, we should just watch a movie, but just